Alrighty, might have hit the let's go button a touch earlier than I meant to, but hey, we're up and running. Why not do the thing? Well, first of all, because my controller might not be plugged in. Oh, there we go. My controller might just not be recognized. It's not. Yay. This might, we might reboot this stream in just a moment here. Hello. Greetings and salutations. I don't have an opening for this, really. Is it attached? Let's try this again and see if I can get this working. Now this time, I think I got everything plugged in. See, I was trying to test this out when I accidentally hit go live. So, I did in fact mean to try to fix this beforehand, but also did my settings reset? Because if they did, this is just going to crash right away. But I think, yep, everything's off. Okay. It is funny how much the, like, that little whomp and the shweek sound effects from this game are just so stuck in my head. Alright, we should be in the forest. Got a little bit of fighting, a little bit of exploring to do. You know what? Let's take our time. Percussive maintenance, probably a bad idea on the unstable balance of electronics I currently have set up. How are the volume levels going? Like, this whole thing is kind of loud for me, but I don't know if that's coming across on your end. I'm realizing I also might also have to, I can boost me by just moving the mic closer, but I'm realizing that I did not, I don't know if I changed the audio levels well on the notifications. So the notifications are probably still too loud, because I think that's one of the things that I lost. There were some updates that happened, and I lost some of the changes I made just after stream last week. Total whiff. Is that a better balance for the voice, by the way? If not, I can still bump it up a bit. Daisy! Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you're having a good week. We're like dead midweek at the moment. See, now I'm actually sitting like... oh, and Blackout's here too, so I didn't even have to jump on that. Thank you kindly. And he didn't fall asleep on the couch. Yeah. I've got my Mountain Dew Baja Blast by my side here, so it is a proper... let's enjoy our 90s goodness here for me. Yes, thank you for being right on that. Excuse me. Thank you for being the mod. If I could pull more of the lyrics to that straight off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure there's a sometimes you need someone, you know. There's a parody there. She learned something. Now let's try this time. I think this falls apart on us, right? No, can just totally cross here. Okay. Just multiple ways to get here. Yeah, now she has Screamer. Which I absolutely forgot is her actually screaming at a thing. Have a good night, Daisy. Okay, now let's try this again. We did this last stream. Hopefully it works this time. Hey. Yesterday you said your life was worthless. What did you mean by that? Why are you asking? Why, yesterday you looked like you had a death wish. You think it wouldn't make me wonder? Say, how did you get stranded in this forest in the first place? I should ask you the same question. Huh, well, I ran away from my village, or what's left of it. Village? You don't mean... Bahan. It was a small village that existed between this forest and the mountain range. I ran away from there. That village. It was a nice, peaceful village. Everyone there treated me like family. Then, last night, a group of gears suddenly appeared and started fighting right in the middle of the place. The village was engulfed in flames. I couldn't just stand there and watch Lahan be destroyed. So, to try to save the villagers, I got in an empty gear without even knowing how to operate it. I just thought maybe I could do it. No, it was more like someone whispering to me. Someone whispering me, telling me to do it. But it was a disaster. The village... Was it destroyed by the Kislev army? Faye? No, the village was destroyed by me. Yes, it was me. I destroyed Lahan. I'm sure of it. What do you mean, you destroyed it? I thought you were trying to help save the villagers. I did try to help. I actually took out a few gears. But then I came under heavy fire from a new group of gears, and then my friend, Timothy, was hit by a hail of bullets. And then I lost it. Everything just went dark. I don't remember anything after that. The gear I was in went out of control. Well, that's what Doc said. When I came to, the village and everyone in it was Alice. She was such a... Alice and Timothy. Oh God. Everybody. All such good people. Went out of control? The gear? What about the village? Faye? Yes, the gear. My back? My thruster's output is dropping. I can't maintain altitude. Damn it, everyone land now. Regroup on the ground. We have to engage them. I realized last time I was reading all of that as her, and that's not. That's the other... That's the commander of the force, I believe, that you're hearing over the radio. Metal Gear. Damn it! This was 100% working when I stopped it yesterday. Or not yesterday, but last week. So, okay. Once more, pause on this. And let me see if I can't get this working. As to the Metal Gear translation, so I think that really what it is that there's a connection between the way that like mecha gets translated, or back and forth kind of thing, that connects that, because there seems to be a lot of things where gear gets used as that like mechanical or likewise kind of thing. Let's well, that's the wrong window. That's the right window. Okay. Let's see if it'll play nicely for a little bit longer here. And just in case, I'm going to take advantage of some of the modifications in this heavily modified PlayStation 1. Okay. If they had never come to the village, never started fighting there, then I wouldn't have tried to pilot that gear. It's all their fault, not mine. They're the ones to blame. If they'd never come, none of this would have... If none... For them... Them. Enough of that. You're a coward. A coward? Me? Yes, you're a coward. All you're saying is them. Don't talk as if you had no part of the blame as well. I'm to blame? They're going through a real roller coaster here. Yes, that's right. Of course, the direct cause of the battle was that a gear made an emergency landing in the village. But all Kislev wanted was the gear, right? They weren't invading or out to destroy Lahan. The real damage occurred because you climbed into a gear and tried to fight back. Whatever made you get into that gear? Not just anyone can pilot them, it takes training. There's no way a civilian can hope to pilot one. Besides, you should have been helping the villagers flee to safety instead. How can you blame the damage on a gear when it was your decision to fight in it in the first place? Why didn't you take some of the responsibility yourself? Why are you putting it all the blame on others? That's just running away. That's what makes you a coward. Sometimes people are telling on themselves. Well, if you put it that way, yeah, that's right. I am a coward. I didn't realize my own strength and blaming what happened as a result of that on others. a pitiful excuse for a man, but I just felt this rush of blood in me and I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. Or others. Faye, Shut up. What do you know? When I came to, I was surrounded by piles of rubble. I didn't know what had happened or what I'd done. I remembered absolutely nothing. All I knew was that my hands could still feel what they had done. The only things that penetrated the gear's barrier were screams. Screams accompanied by the stench of blood, the sound of crushing bones, and my own curses. Look at my hands. Can you hear their voices? Can you understand this feeling? Feeling of having destroyed your village with your own hands? Not being able to do anything for the children left behind? Now that they have nothing, I have nothing. I have nowhere, no one. I didn't want to get in it. I had no choice. There was no other way. That's my thought exactly, Blackhead. Such big, strong hands. Ah, the Rock Eater. Why did I go and say that to him?
You talk as if it's not your responsibility.
No. I didn't do anything.
They died because you had to pilot the gear and start fighting.
It wasn't me, can't you understand?
Not just anyone can pilot those machines, you know.
I didn't do it.
Why won't you take responsibility?
I'm not so strong.
Why are you trying to put the blame on others?
I'm not even all that talented.
You're a coward!
That's right. I'm a coward.
Yes, that's right. I'm a coward. And yeah, on the lip sync there, they just there is not a sync. They did not resync any of the animation, and the writing is pretty much never written to match lip flaps. So there's just English track over Japanese animation. Very drooly dino. Ellie, are you alright? Darn, she's unconscious. Oh yeah, and this isn't the rank core beast, it's the rank car dragon. Physical even gonna... No, physical is not gonna do much to it. Okay. Hey! Hey, I've been searching for you. Here, you can use this. Hey, hold on a second. You tell me I can use it... You telling me I can use it is one thing. Ellie, damn it. Doc, I have a favor to ask. I'll defeat this monster, but if it looks like I'll be going out of control like last time, then shoot me. Fate, let us pray that won't happen. If for no other reason than I don't think there's really much of a gun on that thing. Such a cool looking attack, and it's so wimpy. Yeah, a lot of modern like, a lot of what makes the modern stuff look so much better is not even that they're redoing a bunch of animation. It's just that they're writing it better to match the Japanese, and like Black Guy pointed out, they're like taking the time to also do the matching. But it is also why you still get a bunch of weird, like, mismatches and stuff like that. It's still really difficult to do. It is funny to see some, like, go back and catch some of the old ADR stuff before the, like, sound mixing tech and effects tech was as good as it is now, and when all of a sudden you can hear somebody sound like they're in a totally different place and stuff like that. It jumps out at you a lot more. Hey, are you all right? Yeah, I guess so. That fight with the Rancor was remarkable. Ordinary gear cannot defeat that monster. You certainly keep yourself in good shape. Alright, Citan, I think you might be laying on a little thick at that point. Why did you bring this here, Doc? This? You mean the Veltel? Veltel? I suppose we should at some point make a decision on how I'm going to pronounce this. Weltal is how I pronounced it when I first played this game. I believe Veltel or Veltal is more appropriate. Veltel? This is the gear that destroyed our village. Why did you bother bringing it here? I never want to see another gear again. I understand how you must feel, but in order to protect yourself, you need a certain degree of strength. Even more, since we are being pursued. I agree that a certain degree of strength is needed for self-defense. If it weren't for this gear here, Ellie and I'd be in the Rankar's stomach right now. But its power goes beyond what is necessary. Does one really need the power to destroy everything? I suppose, like, screen cap it. There's the thesis for the game, right? I don't need that kind of power. I just hate gears. That gear is well tall. Yeah. Faye, using power or being used by power. Is that not the problem of the heart? If humans do not use their power for wrong, it can be a good thing. I believe such power can help us. In that respect, I know you will be fine. It sure helped you out this time. Am I right? I want to believe that, but something is holding me back. This gear... Whatever, at least Ellie's safe now. She seems to have come to. Huh? I'm Citan. I'm a friend of Faye's. You almost did not make it. If Faye had not helped you, I hate to think what may have happened. But I was not too pleased with the rashness in trying to take on that Rancor with just his bare fists. Bare fists? Well, I'm glad that you were able to find a use for what I brought you. Man, those real-time 3D environments were awesome in the back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, this green smudge is not the best way to show it off. There's some cool-looking environments later on, if I remember. I might not remember correctly. Maybe this is indicative. Let's just say we are borrowing what the Kislev army left behind. Oh. Thank you, Faye. This makes twice. Don't mention it. I'll just put it on your tab. It's getting dark. Let us make camp now and start out early tomorrow. But both of you look tired. I need to make some repairs on our friend here. No use. The actuator and bypass circuit are both ruined. The actuator can be fixed, but the circuit needs to be replaced. Oh, having trouble sleeping? Yeah. I imagine you would. You've had quite a day. This is the machine Faye used when the village was attacked. There was another machine left sitting in the outskirts of the village. Il bere Dazilibus? It was yours, right? Just as I thought. The missing pilot from the gear that made an emergency landing in Lahan. And the mysterious woman found wandering lost in the forest are actually one and the same. Judging from your uniform, it would also say that you are with the military, am I correct? How? Who are you? I checked the ID tags of the soldiers who died in the attack on Lahan. The design on their tags and the design on your uniform there is the same. Do not worry, they were given proper burials. But they may not have been too pleased to die in a foreign land. Maybe. Does Faye know about you? I don't think he's realized yet. Most likely, Faye knows nothing of the world outside of Lahan. I see. So how come... In any case, it's best if we do not pry into each other's pasts anymore. But let us just say that I know a little more about the world than most do. Anyway, Ellie, I have a favor I must beg you to do. What is it? Go straight ahead, and you will come to a road. Then just keep going. Will you please leave us while Faye is still asleep? Unfortunate things keep happening around Faye. I would like to protect him if possible. I do not want him caught up in any vain struggles. I'm also saying this for your benefit, Ellie. For your benefit. Ellie, you do not belong here. Go back to your family. Do not worry. I will not tell Faye what your true identity is. I will just tell him you went to meet up with your family. No, it's not that. I did something terrible to him. No, I want to apologize. Something terrible? They told me it was our fault that your village was destroyed. They kept saying, if only they hadn't come. Then I called Faye a coward because he was trying to escape from responsibility. In fact, it was me who was trying to escape from taking the blame. If I hadn't crash-landed there, we would all still be living peacefully now. All those innocent people wouldn't have been caught up in that tragedy. But I accused Faye. You are a rarity. I did not expect your people would ever think like that. Your people's surface dwellers are nothing more than domesticated animals, are they not? The shepherds able to control over the surface-dwelling lambs, possessing the right to give life and death unto them as they see fit. Exactly. Yet you seem to feel responsibility towards Faye and the villagers. Why is that? I don't know myself. At Jugend, I was taught that surface dwellers were stupid, base. That is why we have to control them, but upon meeting Faye, something about him made you feel differently? Yes, he's no different than we are. In fact, he seemed more powerful. He possessed something we don't. He also risked his life to save me, twice. Most of your people would feel ashamed at receiving such an act. Yet, you are grateful to Faye? It's probably because of my father. He had an open mind to surface dwellers. My nanny was a surface dweller. No one knew about her, though. Besides, I am the same as Faye. The same? No, nothing. Never mind. I think I understand. I'm sorry. After just saying that we should not pry, it is in my nature, you know. My wife says I'm too persistent, that I talk too much. But personally, I do not think I talk too much. It's probably best if you return home to your country. You really should not be here. I'll return to headquarters, but then what? You're worried? Yes. Worrying is natural. Even I used to worry once too, you know? More in Terrabounds. Oh, it's a time. Anyway, let me handle to tell Faye. You had better go now. Has Ellie gone yet? Oh, so you were awake. Yes, I woke up midway, so I only heard the part of what you two were discussing. Ellie, so that's what she is. Faye, she is... I know, it's not Ellie's fault. What happened to the village is all my fault. I took out all my pent-up feelings on Ellie. I'm the one who should apologize. Faye, do not blame yourself. It was not your fault either. You were just trying to protect the village. Thanks, Doc. By the way, how is everyone from the village going? Do not worry. Yui is taken care of. I told her to leave soon and take them all to a certain place. Reminder to have some water. That is a good idea. And come to think of it, I should probably actually have some water and not just more Mountain Dew. So I'm gonna pause this for one moment and I will be right back. There we go. Thank you very much for the reminder. And thank you. I put a bunch of work into these. I got more of them coming. They're not all done yet. Here. I told you to leave soon, and I told her to leave soon and take them all to a certain place. They should be safe for a while, so you just worry about yourself for now. Okay, Doc. Now, to think what we should do next. Shall we leave this forest and head for the desert town of Dazil? We may learn what Ave and Kislev are up to, not to mention getting some parts for Veltal. The leader of Ave is not going to sit back and let the other night's fiasco go unpunished. Now I'm paranoid here. I should hotkey this. Thank you. I do try to put some ergonomic thought into how the furry world stuff would work. Now we have a new fighter. And he's a healer. well as another martial artist. No, no, ah, dang it. Get so close to the save point, and then I fell off the hill. Finally, a new save after all of that. And hopefully, the last crash for the whole stream, right? No more technical issues at all. Definitely no more technical issues in my streaming setup. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't remember if that is a fight technique or if that is a should I get, it's just like an Aqua Soul, isn't it? Yeah, let's go with this one. I don't remember if that's a spell or a fight technique. Let's find out. Nope, no new spells, so can't be a new fight technique. What did you learn?
Ha! Set! Hey! Ha!
I might as well heal Faye while I got the chance. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. Some of the spell effects in this have that, like, early CD era of, we figured out we could just sort of, like, layer something over the screen, and there's a part of me that still finds that just delightful. It's just taking me back here again. Damn it. Oh, geez, and I didn't even make the jump. Ah! There are a couple of places in this game that just bugger me in terms of keeping the layout straight. And this is one of them, and there's a excuse me, there is a like sewer section in the mid-game that I still have bad memories of. A certain amount of the level grinding that happens in this game is unintentional. Maybe there's another way out of here. There should be like another direction, and I just totally missed it, didn't I? Yep, just take the other road. What do you know?
Hey! Set! Hey!
I love that spinning kick. That? I would assume it's the aerial battleship from Ave. An aerial battleship? I've never heard of Ave having anything like that. Of course, it does not come from Ave originally. Most likely it belongs to the Gebler forces stationed at Ave. Gebler? Special forces from the Sacred Empire of Solaris, known as Gebler. I'm sure you've heard something about them. They are an organization providing large-scale military aid to the Kingdom of Ave. They showed up in Ignis several months ago. Till then, Ave was being routed by Kislev, but with Gebler's help, they have managed to regain half their losses. They are now expanding their territory and gathering resources buried in the ruins. We covered all of this in the opening. I've heard that village elders talk about it. Is Ellie a part of that? Quite possibly so. Their group has superior technology and power. It is rumored they are here solely to get resources in the ruins. I'm surprised they are using something as powerful as that ship. Must be to suppress the recent border skirmishes. So they're fighting the Kislev Empire? Yes, it seems they have found new ruins in the northern edge of Ave. Those ruins are under a 500-year-old temple. 3 weeks ago, Kislev took over those ruins. Most likely, they're fighting over that. Good note as to what the timeline we're kind of looking at here is. If the ruins that have old technology are buried somewhere under a 500-year-old temple. Yeah, the directional compass is pretty effective. Like similarly, the little vision cone kind of thing on the map here is pretty clear as to what you're looking at.
Set. Hey. Ha. Sorry. Set. Ha. Ken.
Have vague memories of just wandering this desert, leveling up, now that I was like, it's Faye and Citan! Let's jump right into Dazil. It's not quite dazzle, as in dazzling, but maybe it is. This is Dazil? Yes, that's right. The desert town of Dazil. This town is lively. Now this felt just like, holy cow, look at this. Camera moving around the city, bunch of characters walking around, all in doing their own thing. This is the center of all excavation in Ave. People come from all over Ignis to try and find the resources buried in the ruins here. We should be able to find out what both Ave and Kislev are up to here. And we also have to gather the things we need to repair Veltal. Repair Veltal? Yes, we must exchange the broken parts to fix Veltal. Otherwise, it would not be able to function at all. There is an Ethos workshop in the southern part of the town. Let's go there, Faye. Yeah, okay, Doc. Let's check this place out then. Ave Army Guards at the gate. Treasure Hunters Association. Come to Dazil. If you dig in the ruins, you too can be rich. Treasure Hunters Association. So, what do you want to buy? Oh wow, look at all this. Rods, whips, martial wear, power rings, fencing caps. But the person that used rods we don't have anymore, and who would use a whip? Yeah, I don't think there's anything worth picking up here. Since those Gebler forces came, Avi's hardly ever lost to Kislev, which the Ethos would give us some of those new powerful gears. The Ethos? What do gears have to do with the Ethos? Only the Ethos has the technology to maintain generator-driven gear. The Ethos decides which gear gets which generator in which country. Indy? Yeah. Running kid. Some sort of a ladder? Ladder to nowhere? Okay. I keep hitting the right analog stick and it does nothing. The rotate around is R1, L1. Extra, extra, war in the desert again. A new unit has been assigned to a Kislev base at the border and elite Kislev forces. Lucky Avenue, a relaxing bar. You look chill. Nothing to say though. Yeah, we did it, haha! There's a noisy place. Well, in a place like this, you have to expect that kind of atmosphere. Yeah, but even so. Shut up! Are you all yapping while Big Joe's here trying to drink in peace? Can't y'all shut up? Who do you think you are? I don't care if you're Big Joe or Big Schmo. You don't mess with me. Yeah, you sure talk, Big. And you dig for treasure as good as you talk? What's that you say? You're so tough. Always looking for junk lying around. Why don't you do something more productive for once? If you ask me, you're a big... Come on. Stop it. This guy's trouble. He's looking wild. Ah, shut up. Just shut your trap. That's right. Run home to mama, little boys. Oh. Damn you. You'll keep. Cowardly little punks. This man sure looks to make his presence felt. Bledvik beer, Ave ale, hob jerky, cheese plate. Gillen Knight, want to stay? No, good for now. Big Joe! Haha. You drinking too? Booze is my life companion, especially in a sucky world like this. Everyone's searching for dough and dynamite. How unromantic. Big Joe, portrait character. That suggests he's going to show up again later. I don't know, if you're coming to this fresh and have never seen any of this before, there's going to be some weird spoilery stuff because I can't help it ramble a bit about like stuff that I remember. I'm not going to get specific about it because it'll show up later, but Big Joe has weird implications for like the overarching lore of this game in a very strange way. Rent a sand buggy. Want to rent a sand buggy? Too bad! We're all rented out. But somebody should come back soon. Yeah, we'll come back later. That is a very RPG. This will be important later, right? So we came in from the north side, so you have a shop. Oh, there we go. So, Aqua Soul restores 50 HP. Rose Soul restores 10 EP. Physis Soul removes any physical effects. Ment Soul any mental effects. And a Survival Tent lets us camp out anywhere and refill everything. Those are probably what I'm going to be most in need of at some point. think, yep, this would be the ethos, right? Workshop. Wow, so this is the Ethos workshop, huh, Doc? Yes, the Ethos workshops are the only places that officially repair gears. Let us see if we can get the parts we need to fix Veltel here. As they say, time is money, so you should do whatever we can we should do whatever we can do as soon as we are able to. Seems like a command to the player. Don't linger too much. Just go ahead and get things moving. Well, how can we help you? Sorry to bother you. Our gear is broken down, so I would like to buy some parts to fix it. Tough luck, huh? Can you tell me what make of parts they're after? Yes, we're hoping to replace an X29 model injection bypass circuit. X29 model injection circuit? That's only used in the latest military models. We don't keep those kind of parts in stock here. You can only get such specialty parts by placing an order at the Ethos headquarters. This workshop is only for the repair of civilian gears. I see. Sorry to have bothered you. Sorry, we can't help you. Please don't touch it. It's being repaired. Doc, do you have a moment? I need to talk to you. Yes, of course, Faye. So, Faye, what did you want to talk to me about? Well, Doc, it's about Weltel. We can't find the parts we need, so it's alright if we just don't fix it? Do not repair it? What is the problem, Faye? Well, we've been able to come as far as Dazil on our own, so doesn't that show that we don't need Veltel as much as we thought? Actually, I've been thinking that once things cool down, I want to go back to Lahan and help rebuild. That's all I feel I can do now. I see. If that is what you want, Faye, then fine. But I think we should try and move Veltel as far away from there as possible. Move it away? But why do we need to do that, Doc? It is only my speculation, but I suspect the incident that evening occurred because the Gebler Special Forces stole a Kislev military gear. Special Force? You mean Ellie's group? Exactly. When I examined the broken gear in the village, I realized the Gebler pilot was riding a Kislev gear. Must have had some new technology involved in it for the Kislev army to send pursuit forces after it. New technology? I suspect that the Gebler force was out to steal a new experimental gear. I'm sure news of the Special Forces' failures reached the capital. They will be investigating the Lahan area to reclaim whatever parts of the new gear they can find. Hold on, Doc, won't the Kislev army still be in Lahan too? Most probably. And in that case, there will be a conflict between Ave's inspection team and Kislev's pursuit troops. If they find where we have hidden Veltel, the armies will fight over who gets Veltel right near Lahan too. So to avoid any problems, we should move Veltel somewhere else right away. But we can't fix it in order to move it. Right, but staying here will solve nothing. Fortunately, this is the center of all excavation work in this country. There's bound to be some information on where we can find parts. Anyway, the fear is often worse than the danger itself. We should not let such fears hold us back. Fear is often worse than the danger itself. I guess that's, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, right? water is stopped, the workshop must be using it right now. There's some insight into the priorities of this town, huh? Workshop admin. Yeah, we can check in with the administrators. So I think what we need to do is find the ethos so we can special order an item, right? To ask at the Ethos headquarters, yeah. Buy the gear parts in the warehouse, then order more from the Ethos headquarters. Okay. Ethos headquarters, I get it. This is going to leave town. Huh? It's amazing. They're doing digging right next to the town. This is an Ave-run excavation site. Machines and gears found here are valuable resources that could turn the tide of the war. They are indispensable to the war effort. Anyway, Faye, let us move on. We have more pressing matters to do than taking in the sights. Sand buggy. That's it, Faye. I have thought of a good way to get the parts we need for Veltel. Let us go back to the rental shop and rent this buggy. What do you intend on doing, Doc? Well, leave it to me. Just you wait and see. Alright, I guess we will rent a sand buggy. That's not here. Or maybe that's later here. I keep having memories of like, there's this other like side quest thing I gotta do, but you know what? I'm gonna try to stick more to the main quest, although there is later on a major side quest that I really want to make sure that I hit, so I'm gonna have to make sure to do that. But I don't know, I guess chime in chat here or on the comments on YouTube if how interested are you in seeing like all of the side quest stuff, or you know, should I be thorough, like make a list, or should I just whatever we run into? Sandbuggy you're waiting for is back. Do you want to rent it? Yes, that's right. Do you have any we can rent right now? She just said it was back. Of course. The keys are in the ignition. You can take it now. Well then, if I may. Okay, I'm going into the desert and search for parts for Veltal. Going to the desert, Doc? Are you going to excavate some ruins or something? The Kislev and Ave armies are confronting each other in the desert all the time. There is talk that their forces often break into battle over the ruins. What does that have to do with the gears? If I search the battlefields for the wrecks of such army gear, I should be able to find the parts we need. Besides, Veltel is a Kislev gear, so we need parts from the Kislev gears. But Faye, you are such a worrier. Things have a way of working out. You do not need to worry so much. Why not go kill some time at the bar until I get back? Doc. Hey, are you letting him go out there alone? Lots of fights break out in the desert. It's a real dangerous place. I've heard about a group of pirates riding around attacking people on a sand cruiser. You really shouldn't let him go out there by himself. Best if you go out there and try to find him as soon as you can. Yeah. Well, I hope you're enjoying it so far, George. you know, first time or not. Hey, you look tired. You can stay overnight at the bar, so why don't you rest there a little bit? Traveling all worn and tired might just get you killed. Like that still leaves the question open of like, this is the kind of game that definitely has a bunch of like weird little side quests and mini games and you know, there's I guess mini games is really the thing, and so it's a question of like, should I try to beat the mini games? Should I just sort of barrel on through and stick to the main path? I don't know. I guess part of that'll be as we go. Like, we're still in early days right now. I did 2 one-hour streams, and we're about an hour into this one, so... If I keep it up at this pace, I think it'll take me about a year to finish this. No. If I can get in 2 hours a week, then it should take me just over half a year. I told him not to drown in his sorrows, but he wouldn't listen to me. Poor guy's hungover, huh? Bah, those ethos fools. Just because they can fix gears, they think they can act all high and mighty. How do they expect us to pay so much? Actually know where he went, so just wandering into the desert seems like a bad idea. Take it. Just because I was walking down in the overworld map does not mean that's where I'm pointed in the town map. But she wants me to go right away over at the rental place. I think everybody else is pretty much going to say there's nothing to do here, right? Burglars out looking for treasure in the desert ruins. Shivers. Ooh, I just wet my pants. You better be careful too. Alright, kiddo. Said I wasn't gonna do voices, and I'm still doing voices. Gotta stop doing that. I guess I didn't actually spend any time at the bar. Let's talk to Big Joe and then see if there's anything else to do. Where's your friend? There's a war on in the desert. He just goes wandering off there? Your friends are important to you, then don't let them get away. Especially if it's a lady friend. Okay. I do not do voice. I am bad at voices. I'm even worse at being consistent at voices. I'm halfway decent at some accents. Alright. They tell me to wander off into the desert. I'm gonna wander off into the desert. I love that, like, zoom in from above. I was gonna say, did it crash? Isn't what I thought it was. What are they? Are they Xenogears? I'm worried about Doc. Guess I may as well follow those gears. Alright. Follow the gears it is. How am I doing? I'm all... Yeah. I guess I could have saved before coming in here. Oh well. I punch this guy to death, and he just pulls out a gun. Just shoots me with a gun. And it's irritating. Like, it doesn't do as much as my punch. It's not a very good gun. Or it's a very good punch. Either way. How far is Doc gone? And I've lost sight of those gears, too. Yeah, dude, you wandered off into a desert. What's happening? Huh? What the heck is that thing? Different unit? Are they going towards the direction that saucer went? I'd better follow them so as not to lose sight of them. Yeah, dude, you're just wandering through a desert following anything that happens to pass by, which I suppose is maybe better than nothing, because you're in a desert and there's not a lot to pass by, but still. Oh yeah, and the totally not Tusken Raiders, or Sand People, the Sandman here, with his little hooked staff and goggles and stuff. I love, you see how the staff like bends when they swing it? They're using some really great like 2D animation tricks on these sprites to make them really look cool, even though, you know, we're pretty low res when we're zoomed this close into them. Are they soldiers? With grenades. Good thing I've got all this objectry hanging around. I don't know if I really would have noticed that. Well, I guess I don't really even know if it's consistent, but that you go from fighting like the sandfolk, you go from fighting the raiders to fighting the military as you get closer to the military camp. Well, presumably closer to the military camp, as you get further away from the city at least. Does this desert ever end? It's gonna dark soon, so I'd better hurry up and... They got motorcycles and your dumbasses out here just wandering around. What's going on here? Gears, a flying saucer, and now these guys? I hope Doc's alright. Yeah! Alright, sorry about that. Just let me borrow this for a while. Hey, wait! Now, I do admit, that looks like a lot of fun. And then he just gets wiped out by an explosion. What's with you guys? Are you overreacting a little for just stealing a motorcycle? Ah! Hey, I was looking everywhere for you. That's not how your first time on the motorcycle ended. As in, like, successfully doing jumps through the desert, or as in being knocked onto your butt by an explosion? Doc, you're all right? Yes, of course. Looks like we do not have time to chat. Faye, hurry. Hurry and do what? I cannot use Veltal very well. I cannot use Veltal very well. Only you can use it to its full potential. Hurry up and get on board. All right. And again, when I first played through this, my thought was just like, Citan, wise dude that just knows a lot, right? the engine. Well, yeah, that'll, the bike will go. You might not go with it. Senretsu learned. Inner healing learned. Alright, inner healing is an ability, and that was in yellow. So I think Senretsu is a new attack then. I don't know how, but I beat them. What the? What I should have been. Sorry, that's just too cool looking. I had to go to cinema mode for a moment there. Your hot-blooded desire to battle has not been tamed, I see.
Who are you? Who? Right. I know you. You killed her. Her? No. It wasn't. Not me. You coward. It was you.
You're the one from Lahan? Here we go again. My name is Groff, the Seeker of Power. You certainly showed how much power you had back there in Lahan, didn't you, Faye? How much power I had? What are you talking about? A greater power is what I need to fulfill my mission. I sent those gears into that land as a catalyst to awaken the power in you, to make contact with you. As a catalyst? I mean, you caused that intentionally? That's right, the death of your loved ones, and you powerless against it happening. The grief that screams in your heart born out of tragedy. There! That is the catalyst for triggering your power. You mean you attacked my village just to get me in that gear? Why? Why did the villagers have to die? Who cares why? It does not matter how many of them died. They were wretched vermin, only living from day to day without ever fulfilling their prescribed destinies. And have you forgotten? You were the one who destroyed the village. I did not lift a finger. No! I was just trying to save the village and its people. I never intended to destroy it. Is that really so? Surely you have heard it. It is the very essence of you, the voice of desire from within that craves destruction. Shut up! Even if that were true, aren't you still the one who caused it? If you hadn't come, the village wouldn't have suffered the way it did. Ah, so now you resort to blame, I see. That sounds like something you would say. That's good. Your basic nature remains unchanged. Crap. You said you need my power. What are you intending to do with it? You know very well it is to destroy Mother God. Destroy God? Yes, we will destroy God. That is our purpose. That is our destiny. Don't be ridiculous. I won't get involved in such a thing. If you want to destroy your God or whatever it is you're on about, do it yourself. You resemble your father. My father? You mean my dad? You know my father? That was a most delightful scream. I was enthralled by it. Nothing is more beautiful than a scream of death. What did you do to my father? What happened between you two? Huh. You really wish to know? There is no use in knowing it now. What? Your power is still beneath that needed for my purposes. Anything unusable must be tried until it becomes suitable. What? What the hell is that? What will you do, Faye? If you die here, then so be it. You may indeed gain some happiness from not knowing, but surely that is not what you truly want. If you want to know the truth, that is what you want, isn't it, Faye? Then this is what you do. You must show me that you have attained the level of strength I require. To do that, you must destroy others by using your own strength. Then you will gain all that was lost in exchange for that scream of death. Ha ha! Did I overkill my mic? Can you hear me now? I'm showing... Oh. You know what? I forgot to bring it back from theater mode, didn't I? Ha! Sorry. Did all that stuff and you couldn't hear it. Oh, well. Sorry. Wait. You're not finished talking yet. Wait, no, you said that the mic is still out. Huh. Let me see. Alright, so I can hear me. Can you hear me? I mean, if you can hear the music and stuff, I'd be surprised that... That'd be weird. But I can turn the mic up a bit. That might help some. Let me know. Oh, it's slurping a lot of fuel. I was looking at the number and going, hey, it's not working. Haha. Oh, there. And then everything crashed. Well, as that appears to be the end of things for a moment, because I don't know when the last time that I saved was, I'm going to have to play back up to that. So, boy, that's frustrating. Apparently, I get about, this is an hour 40, so looks like I get about an hour and a half before something starts blowing up on this. So, let me see here. That's that last one. Let's go to this and say our goodbyes for now, and then I'm going to catch back up to there. Do you think it's a heat issue? No, it's an emulator issue, and part of it is that now I'm running on a new Mac, and so I'm running on the new chipset, and so a bunch of this stuff is still being kind of just worked out. People, it's buggy. It's first generation software. So let's see here. I should be logged in here. So let's go say hi to somebody else because, yeah, why not? I'm going to probably play like half an hour of Xenogears here and catch up to where we were. So y'all might as well. Oh, Colin's on. Let's go say hi. I wish there was a better way to do this than raid, but oh well. I feel like a little silly to raid in with, 2 people, but appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Still working on the technical issues, obviously, but I had a lot of fun. I hope you had some fun, and I'll see you on Saturday.